Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Slade Cecconi.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Late swing fouled off. Hauls it in, one away. Here's Royce Lewis. Just missed. In there at the knees. And the count is 1-1. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And now, Logan O'Hoppe. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Base is empty. Inside. And it's 1-2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next offering is down low. Ramirez. And that is the inning. Here's Lane Thomas. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's C.J. Abrams now. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, David Fry. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That misses. And 1-1. and he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Second inning set to go. Here is Gary Sanchez. There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That's a slider for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, nabs it, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Jack Caglione in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings through that one for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. Drew Waters stands in. Kwan makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Out in front and foul to the left side. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That misses, and a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Liner, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a
Garcia. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Waters pulls that one down, and that's the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the 3rd inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Jhonkensy Noel. Ciccone back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Noel, 23 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
And there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Outside with
that's
a
away.
breaking ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Up.
That one missing inside.
Full count.
Slater makes the grab, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Royce Lewis. Slater makes the grab, 2 down. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, ball 1. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. And such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Next offering is in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Noel, the lead runner at second. O'Hoppe at first, 2 out of the inning. Outside, the count now 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Thomas makes the play, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A laser to left. It's 2-1. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Tap to first, Caglione. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. Here comes Lane Thomas. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And another ball. And a foul ball. Misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And Thomas is out. That ends the inning. Here in Cleveland, start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And that one is in for a strike. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Waters now at the plate as he swings through
ball,
strike
one
one.
strike.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now a chance for Johnny DeLuca. And no swing, says James Kingsley. 2 outs. So 2 balls and no strikes. Slater sprinting. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. David Fry, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. The relay throw in there safely.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And another ball. And that one in the air center field. DeLuca gets there. He's under it. 2 down. Austin Slater stands in. He hit into a double play his first time up. Late swing, fouled off. Man at second. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. Check swing, he held up. Now 3-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Base hit right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust it.
In plenty of time to first. That's the inning. And we're back. Now here is Jhonkensy Noel. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Royce Lewis digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
Ramirez. Over to first. Royals set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
That's inside.
Check swing, no appeal. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. He was late
0-1.
there, strike one. And that
Ball.
misses. And now it's even 1-1. Outside
out
with a
play.
breaking ball. Arias leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Instead of letting the
2-2.
hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. The other way. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
And that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter.
2
Definitely
balls,
has the
1 strike.
advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
3
That
balls. 2
just
strikes.
misses, and it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take...
Lewis. The turn by Garcia at second.
You're
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Top 6. Here's a big power threat. Logan O'Hoppe. Ball
That's
one
out the
there.
corner.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers
One
is
ball,
the amount
1
of
strike.
outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And that's in there at the knees.
1 and 2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Thomas makes the grab. 2 away. So digging in, Jack Caglione. 1 for 2. Caglione, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Thomas hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Cleveland. Well, we go bottom 6, and here is David Fry. John Schreiber gets handed the rock out of the pen. Called strike right there.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
The next
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a slow roller. Witt tosses to
He's
first.
out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Jose Ramirez. And there's a foul ball.
No.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Out towards right center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that quickly, 2 away. Now it's going to be Austin Slater. Check swing, called strike. Lined, and that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Yeah, the batter now, Carlos Santana. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City. Michael Garcia. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Drew Waters. There's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. That's outside.
That's a
ball. And it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Slater gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Schreiber back to work. In the air, right field. Waters makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. Has grounded out a couple of times. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. All tied up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. Outside low. 1-1.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's 1, and that's 2. Back now at Progressive Field, ready to begin the 8th. And now Jhonkensy Noel. makes the catch for the out.
One pitch, one out.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That's in there. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Just missed.
2-1.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
That's a ball.
Outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean,
Three
this is a
balls,
great
two
spot
strikes.
for a hitter to be in.
He goes down looking. Logan O'Hoppe steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike
No
one is so
balls, one
critical in
strike.
a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a
1
miss.
and
There's
2.
that changeup. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Pulled. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Lane Thomas now. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And up next for Cleveland, C.J. Abrams. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Noel. Hauls it in, 2 away. And next is the Guardians catcher, David Fry. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and that is that. New inning getting started. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Gary Sanchez. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Yeah, and that's a great play for the out. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Meisner brings it in. And that is that. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. No outs. Runner at first. Here comes the closer here in the 9th. Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1-0.
And the runner holds. And that's outside. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one.
He's out.
A double play on the first batter he faces in relief. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul, Ersig, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's outside, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back on to extra innings. And now it's going to be Drew Watt. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Stuart Fairchild.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a strike.
See if he can go upstairs
1
a little
ball,
bit.
2
Make sure
strikes.
you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2.
Had him way out front of the slurve. Johnny DeLuca now at the plate. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
No,
and
that's a
ball
ball.
1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man at second. Slap the other way, foul. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Kwan sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jhonkensy Noel steps in for the Royals. That's back there. That one is gone. And they take the lead. It's 4-2. Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Ersig back to work. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Just missed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 away. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. First offering, and it just misses. Tap foul at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Into the outfield, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Kwan jumps out of the way of the first pitch. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
No.
Just missed. Ball 4, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Meisner, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, got him. And it's a double play to end it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog.